Today's Thursday, it's the 20th of March, it's 2025, and we're in Caliu. We're actually just outside Mercadona because we're going to go shopping there a bit later on. But before we go shopping, we thought we'd just have a little walk around to show you a little bit of Caliu, right next to Palmanova. That's the shopping centre here in Mercadona, so it's not just Mercadona. Mercadona being a big supermarket, get all your veggies and things. But there's a few shops outside which you can buy things from, computers to get your shoes mended, and there's a gymnasium there as well if that's your thing. But this area is all Caliu. Where Mercadona is might be called New Caliu. I suppose new is a relative term, isn't it, because it's been there for a long time now, but we've seen it grow from nothing. There was no Mercadona when we first came to the island.
There's a big garden centre here that I used to come all the time, wasn't there?
There used to be, actually in the car park of Mercadona, there was a garden centre, and then you used to almost live there.
When there wasn't a Mercadona here, what was it?
There was, well, this walkway wasn't here, and this was just a field. And there's a big housing estate there now. But on this side, this is like the old Caliu. And across there is the Maison Caliu, which for a time changed its name to Al Carbon, and well, it still has the sign on the side which says Al Carbon, but it's gone back to being Maison Caliu as it was before. Great menus of the day. They do that Monday to Friday, and then at the weekend they've got some special menus of the day which cost you a little bit more. But I think it's, well, we'll see when we get there. It's about 15 or 16 euros for a good 3-course lunch with wine. So great value for money, and well, nice garden to sit out in, nice interior to sit in. Just down there is where Palmanova is, so we're right sort of on the edge now. There's a pharmacy there. And I come to Maison Caliu usually once a month with the
it smells nice.
41 Club. We have our dinners here, and they do a different menu of the day each day. So they've got a regular menu, that's the regular menu, a la carte. If you come over to this one, €15.50. We've got a Monday, Tuesday menu, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. They're all €15.50. But if you want one on a Saturday, then it's €23.50, so it's slightly different. And I'm guessing they don't do it on a Sunday, but for €15.50, that includes your first course, your second course, postre, pan, bread, alioli, wine, water or gaseosa.
Oh, you're famous, aren't you?
Well, that's Jilly. She says how much she enjoys watching the videos, and there's a car park there, so that's quite handy. But we're going to walk down this way. This area is residential, but there are some tourist accommodation as well, apartments, and even quite a nice hotel, which I'm guessing might be opening soon. And there's just over there, you see the top of it, there is the white building, that is another hotel, quite a big hotel. Used to be the Voronova, it's now part of the Fergus group. Anita used to come here to do her gymnastics. There's a gym closed here though, she moved somewhere else. So. And just down this road, if you go down here, we'll come back hopefully down this way. But if you come down this road, this is where the restaurants are. There's some lovely restaurants down there, reasonable prices. You never know.
You can have a look and see. Careful. Hello. Doesn't he look well, my new husband?
Hey!
Right, thank Thank you very much. Hi, Flower. You realise, take us where we look fabulous. We're off to
Absolutely, you are absolutely fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We're off to celebrate Margie's 80th birthday today.
We've seen on Facebook. Where are you going to go?
We're going to the Chinese.
Oh, very nice.
Ladies, so that's why.
Lovely.
I haven't met you, Margaret. Oh, sorry, this is Margaret.
Nice to meet you, Margaret. I'm Anita.
This is Steve.
Don't worry,
Anita.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Sue.
Hello, Sue.
Nice to meet
And
you.
you
Nice
live
to
on
meet
the
you.
island.
We've lived here for 40 years. Yeah.
I've been here forever. I've been here since 1988.
85 we came.
Oh my God.
I guess we know a lot of people in common though.
Whereabouts are you from?
Originally from Stoke-on-Trent,
Yeah.
then we came here in 85, so we've lived
Alright.
here ever since.
So you've been here a long time.
Are you in Palmanova?
We live in Hanover.
Nineveh.
It's on the
Right.
hill.
But they do YouTube. Are we recorded?
YouTube.
Are we recorded? Are we being on?
I'll turn you off
Turn me
now,
off
just in case
I
you say
sound like
something
a
nasty.
fish.
Well, that was nice to see Julia. We always bump into her. We've known Julia for 25 years plus. And yeah, she just reminded us it's Margie's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Margie.
Happy birthday, Margie. Hope you have a wonderful day today. And hope Ian's looking after you. We're just coming into Caliu. There's a Hotel Caliu. And nice hotel, nice gardens. We've actually been inside, but we've never actually stayed here.
Children came here to do some modelling, didn't they?
And they've got a spa. There's the spa oasis, and it looks as though it's all open and up and running now. They've had major works going on here all through the winter months. They've got the tennis courts here. They do have some apartments as well, so they close during the winter, but there are some Caliu apartments which are run by the same company. And of course it's on a lovely day, so we've had a really unusual past 3 or 4 weeks. So January, February we had some lovely weather, beautiful warm sunny days, and then it changed and we've had storms for the past 3 or 4 weeks. And well, today seems to be like a little bit of a break. It's hazy, but it's warm, and when I say warm, we're now, I'm sure, well up over 20 degrees.
This is in England as well, isn't it?
And I believe
What did you say London was?
The news this morning said London was going to be 19 degrees. Well, here we're supposed to be getting up to about 24. Crazy. This is the Caliu Gardens. This is where the pool is to the hotel. There's a few little bars and restaurants, some which we've got to try. I keep saying that, don't I? There's so many we've got to try. I'll be piling the weight back on. Anyway, this is the little path that takes us down to the Caliu beach.
The sea looks quite rough.
Well, I'm sure
not
it is
rough.
still quite rough. We've had such a lot of rain recently and wind. It's not surprising that the sea's a bit choppy. It's actually a bit more than choppy. It's just splashing up there, I see. Which probably means the wind's blowing in this direction. I might have to put a microphone on. I can see the flag flying outside the Rincon. This is a nice restaurant. Go to occasionally. They don't do a menu of the day here, so you have to take it from the menu, the a la carte menu. But they always offer a good choice. And this is the Caliu beach, which well, nobody's using today, so we're on our own. But look, there's the parasols are out, sunbeds are out. But as Anita rightly says, it's a bit choppy on the old sea there, look. And it does look a bit grey. Some quite, well, when the waves come in, there's no run in, so a big wave hits the side and it splashes up like that. And so the little walkway here getting a bit wet. A little bit later on in the season, they'll probably put the jetty out, so about halfway along, just here. There's a jetty that goes out into the sea, which you can come up, walk along, and I guess boats can come up to it. There is, however, some steps, so that if you do get in, you can get out. And it's one of the places that we used to come and swim. Particularly during COVID, it was a really nice place for us to come. We were sort of all on our own in July and August. Unbelievable, really. Photo time. Well, we just met Debbie and Kevin, who are actually staying just over there in Villamar. And Debbie's from Liverpool. Kevin's actually from Anglesey, and we used to live in Anglesey, so we've got lots of things in common there. Having a chat.
But he's got a very Liverpool accent now, hasn't he?
Oh, he has, and then when he started talking about Anglesey,
yes,
they got the Welsh accent
yes,
was coming out a little bit. Right, well, we're going to make our way up. The bar is really full there.
Nobody in the ring.
Well, we're going to do a bit of shopping then.
Quite a few people today, haven't we?
We have. I've got a lodge meeting later on. So. It's really busy here. This just takes us back onto the road. And there's a lot of villas here in Caliu, privately owned villas.
One of these would do us.
What indeed, darling. I'm not taking on another mortgage. And quite a nice pizzeria down there. Which you go to occasionally. We're going to go around this way. I did mention as we were going past the Hotel Caliu that we've got the Apartamentos Caliu. This is the same company, and these are available for holiday lets. So. And they're open all year round, and you're just overlooking that beach. Perfect as that. And you're really just a 10-minute walk and you're in Palmanova. We're going to go further up here. This is sort of going round in a big circle. If we carried on to the top of this road, we'd be out by Mercadona again. There is just down this road to the side here, to the right. There's a tiny little beach down there, but it may be there, maybe not be there if it gets washed away in a storm. And then the rocky sort of cliff that takes you down to what used to be the Ponte Negra, which is now going to be the Hong Kong. Going to be the Hong Kong, I'm not sure what it's going to be called. They might keep the name Ponte Negra. I mean, it'd be silly to change that name. That's what everybody knows it by. But a luxury hotel. And I need to go back and have a look to see how the work's going on there, because they were due to open this year, and it certainly didn't look like it the last time we were there, but you never know. Things here seem to have a habit of getting done eventually, or even on time.
Eventually being the operative word.
Yeah. These are, I think, mostly.
My pet mum and dad looked at an apartment in here, didn't they?
Did they?
So.
Maybe. Again, these are privately owned apartments. I'm just going to cross over because all the restaurants are on the other side. There's a lot of cars parked on this side.
We hear all the time to Tomeos.
This one on the end, which is now referred to as Restaurante Bar La Venecia, it's closed down now. But it used to be Tomeo's, and it used to be like the place for us to go for a menu del dia, and it was always fantastic. It's a big place, goes back a long way. Chinese, if you fancy that. There's a cafe bar here, Los Pickies. Sure. This one closed down, so there's a few closed down, a few opened up. Valua, this is a bar. And then the one that everybody talks about, and it's certainly like the place to be around here, this is Archie's, and always a great place, great fish and chips here. But we can't go in today, we've already booked in. It's been extended considerably, and always get great vibes in there. This is the saffron. Now we've been here once before. We had a lovely meal. We just need to come back. And this is Molly's bar. And it's really feeling very warm now. Lovely, lovely. That's the car park which we mentioned near the beginning of the video, right next to Maison Son Caliu, but we'll just walk around here.
Wondering where you parked the car?
The car is actually in Mercadona, so we've got to go back there. And just around the corner here, this is where we first met Leapy Lee. You remember Leapy Lee, Little Arrows? And I used to have a bar just here. Came at least once. Can't remember how many times we came. Anyway, he got rid of that bar. It was called Curtains, and he always referred to it as curtains on his bar career, I think. Anyway, he's still around, he's still entertaining, and we do see him now and again. And at the time we went out for dinner with him, with Monroe and Marcia. But he's got a new single out.
Something about the rain.
Summer Rain, I think it's called. And I did actually listen to it today, and very nice actually. But when it comes on, it just says it was written when in 1970 something, when he was incarcerated, and that's another story which he's written books about. So
He has. Very saucy.
are they? Well, he got in with the wrong people, I think, and accused of something which put him away inside for it. Here we are, that's Mercadona up in front of us. A nice little walk around Son Caliu. We're going to have a nice little walk around Mercadona, do some shopping, and then I've got to get ready for my meeting this evening.
And I'm going out with Liz.
Oh yes, you're going to Chimbomba, yeah?
One of our favourite pizza places.
There we are, that's the car park, we just walked around that. And this is Maison Son Caliu. A nice little walk for us, got some fresh air. It's feeling very summery now, the temperature's definitely rising.
Is it going to stay though?
I'm going to have to find some shorts that fit me. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.